You ever wonder how you're ever going to get over the fear of your narcissist and move forward and take your life back? Well, today at QueenBeing.com, I'm sharing with you a really quick clip from yesterday's live chat where one of the members asked that very question, and I just want to share with you my answer. So, let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse and toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and we'll get going. Don says, question Angie, how to get over the fear of the narcissist. It's going to partially depend, of course, on how incredibly dangerous your narcissist is. So if your narcissist has just beat you down emotionally and caused you to feel less than and scared of them in that way, which does happen, then it's going to be a little bit easier for you to get over the fear than if your narcissist is violent physically. Okay. With that being said, let's talk about this. One of the first things that you can do is to, number one, prepare yourself for any potential interactions. So if you live alone and you are afraid the person's going to come into your home or whatever, cameras, having the security system in place, notify the neighbors if you see this car or this kind of person over at my house, call 911, that kind of stuff. And then on the flip side of that, in addition to sort of being prepared for all of that stuff, on the other side of it, you start with personal power. You work to develop that personal power. And where does that come from? Well, it starts with unconditional self-acceptance. It starts with understanding your value and your worth in your life. And I know you're like, are you crazy? I'm probably, I don't know. I would have said to me 10 years ago, I'm worth nothing. I don't even know why you would say that to me. But the fact of the matter is you are worth something. You are. I personally, it took me a while to figure it out, but I'm not in any way better than any of you. You know what I'm saying? We are equal, or you are greater than me. So if I can do this, so can you. I promise you this. Now, here's the thing to think about. 10 years ago, I was scared of everything in the world. Everything. Somehow I managed. Now look, unconditional self-acceptance starts with fixing what you can and accepting what you can't, right? So for example, I still sleep with the TV on every night. I know it's bad, but I do, because almost 20 years ago now, I had my home broken into and I was scared. And I found that sleeping with the television on with, like some familiar, comfortable show that I'd seen before, or even like Oprah or something, would allow me to close my eyes and listen, and also have a little light in the room and fall asleep without stressing. So maybe it's just a habit now, but it's what I do. So now I do try to use the auto off feature so I don't waste power, but that's something that I've accepted about myself. My point is accepting things about yourself, changing what you can. What did I change? Well, I was really, 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 really overweight by the time I went no contact with my first ever narcissist, which didn't happen until about 7 years ago. At that time, I decided I was going to change things. So I lost 100 pounds. But you can't change everything. And so you accept what you cannot change. And those things, you work around them. So I couldn't sleep at night. Well, it helps me to watch a little TV before I go to sleep. So I do that. You see what I mean? But how do you get over the fear is once you've fully accepted yourself, and once you put yourself into the place of I have value, I have worth, I deserve to be safe, I deserve to be happy. You be prepared for any potential problems, and you also, on the flip side of that, accept yourself completely and find that personal power. It all starts with self-acceptance, 100% unconditional. So when I was 100 pounds heavier, I was like, I don't like this, but it is what I'm doing. It is who I am right now, so I have to love myself right now. I didn't have a neck, okay? I'm only 5 feet tall. I really can't carry any extra weight. As you guys know, I'm on Weight Watchers again because I gained a couple pounds back, and that's okay. The point is that accepting yourself completely for who you are, even the bad stuff, even the weird C-section scar or the, funny looking face or whatever it is that you have going on, because I have a funny looking face sometimes, you give yourself power because you don't doubt yourself. The narcissist always tries to make you feel like you're not good enough, like you can't do better, like you don't deserve anything. Well, I'm here to tell you, my friend, you deserve everything. So know that you deserve to have the life that you want. Start working in that direction, and then at the same time, prepare yourself for any potential problems so that you don't have, it's prevention. You know what I mean? if they come to your home and they try to break in and an alarm goes off, they're probably going to run, right? If they come to your home and your neighbor calls the cops when you're not home because they see them beating on your door or trying to break in your window, probably not going to keep doing that. It's about not numbing the pain. It's about allowing the pain to happen and then choosing a different life for yourself. Right now, you have a choice that I wish I had known that I had. And that is, at that time in my life, I had no idea that I could choose to be happy, that I could choose to be forward-looking and not backward-looking. You cannot change your past, but you absolutely can change your future. Starting right now, you can make a choice to, okay, I had this bad thing happen to me. It was difficult. It was terrible. It was hell. But I can choose to keep taking the hell with me into the future. Or I can say, no, that's not my life anymore. I'm going to choose my new life now. I want you to do that today. I want you to choose your new life starting right now. Who's with me? Hugs and love. As always, thank you for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll see you soon.